All right, man, let's take a look. TK Kirkland, waste no time, says it's a mental illness to raise another man's child. So yeah, I seen this. I didn't even read the comment section this weekend. I kind of, for the most part, stayed off the net as far as these type of conversations. And but hey, thumbs up the video, share the video. Don't forget the real channels inside the Patreon. That link's in the description. Peace.
Have your own family. You'll feel better. If you have your own family, your own children, when you do for that child, it's meaningful. It means something. When you're raising another man's child, that's mental illness.
Have you ever tried to do that?
That's crazy.
I've done that.
Oh, you've done. Okay, speaking from experience. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
It's mental illness. It's really one of the worst things you could do.
Raising another man's child is mental illness.
It's mental illness.
Explain.
Because
please.
you're raising something that don't belong to you. That's some horrible shit to pretend. That's like a gay man who wants to be a woman, or a woman who wants to be a man. You're pretending to be something that's not natural. And nobody talks about it in our community. We men think that's what they should do. And you know what happens? Financial fucking debt. And then when your money is out, the pressure that's on you, the stress, you end up dying early. And you out of here. And don't nobody give a fuck. And the kids will love you, yeah, if you're a good person. But there's not stress. You ever notice that you can be a stepfather and the dad, the birth father ain't shit, but they still love that motherfucker like he paid the rent.
Right.
It's still an
groceries in the house.
It's still emotional.
They still show love to dad.
Because that's their daddy.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Why should you go through that? Why? Have your own family.
And he ain't lying, man. I did that. He ain't lying about that. He ain't lying. But the thing about it is, down the line, when them kids, they take them a long time to realize. It's in biological kids take time to realize too the sacrifice that the parents make in general. So he's right. It's meaningless. 9 times out of 10 is meaningless. A lot of times the mothers that you help and raise, they how can I say it? They don't appreciate you. They might say they appreciate you, but they don't. You still got to deal with the challenges and the rigors and all that type of stuff. You ain't my daddy. You ain't her dad. You got to deal with all that. Then the daddy might call and they might argue and the mood messed up for the night or whatever. Like, it's just horrible. I wouldn't recommend it. No matter how good of a woman she is, just hit it. No matter how nice she is, just hit it. That's my opinion on it. And everybody's circumstance is different, and what you can tolerate is different. Real talk, what you can tolerate is different for sure. For sure. But that, what you could tolerate is totally different. Trust and believe me. But at the same time, he ain't lying. He talking shit, you get nothing out of it. For every Shaq, his dad, appreciated him, he looked out with the man, that's a true anomaly. That's a true anomaly, bro. Real talk. And the stuff you go through, the stress you pouring into somebody else's child, and they don't appreciate it. He right. And the biological father, he get all the benefits, and you get all the cons. You don't get no benefits out of that. None. You do all the grunt work, and then they come around and they get celebrated. Excuse me. It's nasty work. Then when you get sick and what they gonna do? They gonna throw you right in the home. Most of these kids today throw their kids right in the home. And sometimes you care more than the biological parent do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Sometimes you care more than the biological parent do. These kids can speak to you any type of way. They pretty much run the house because you can't say nothing to them. You can't say a goddamn thing to them. They pretty much run the house. And then they could talk anyway. They could talk anyway to you. You know, they could talk anyway to you. Talk all that shit to them and all that shit to you. And then when it's time to when they need something, then you know they mama come to you. You be like, I ain't doing it. They mama come to you, could you please do it? I really need you. I'll pay you. Never pay you back. How many videos have you seen? The mother you still dealing with, you know, she still messing with the baby daddy. Niggas coming home and the baby daddy in the bed. You doing all the work and he still, you know, getting the spread. It ain't like you get different treatment when you dealing with them type of women neither. You don't. A lot of time the women don't want to give you your own child. I'm done having children, or they do give you a child. This your child. I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna make you a single father. I done heard it all. Oh, we don't need more children. This is our child. That's how they try to put it off on you. But when it comes out and making decisions and shit, oh, it's my child. You don't have no say so. You should shut up. You don't have to. You go, all right. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. You can't discipline in your own house. You be a prisoner in your own house. Come on, man. It's just to the point like, no. And it ain't like they roll out the red carpet treatment for you. It ain't like you get treated. It ain't like you get treated better. It ain't like you get treated better. It ain't like they just so appreciative to have you. You ain't got to wait on a beer. You ain't got to wash your clothes. You ain't got to do nothing. You just wake up. You like Prince Akeem and they lay down the red carpet for you. No. They don't treat you like royalty. You just another nigga in the house that pay the bills. And if you don't pay the bills, guess what? You ain't shit and they gone. So you do get no special treatment. You still get the worthless and lazy treatment that everybody else get. Tell me I'm wrong. You still get the boy. You get treated like the nigga ain't shit. You don't get royal treatment. You get better treatment if you just came through, dropped some dick off in her and kept it moving and pet the kid on the head and bring a Happy Meal over. You get better treatment if you did that. It's funny, especially in the black community, how our community is so addicted to toxicity. It's funny when you break up with a chick and she want to get you back, she do everything she supposed to do. She should be doing in a relationship just to get you. When they side chicks, they do everything perfect they supposed to do in a relationship just to get you. So you come over there and you just hit it and then, you know, you bring a Happy Meal. They treat you like you king. But you move in, you try to show them a better life. They treat you like you shit. He ain't lying, bro. You got people in the comments say, yeah, but this ain't happening to me. Man, niggas don't even know when they getting abused. When you come in that house, your presence in that house, man, they should be waiting on you hand and foot for what you bringing, especially if you paying bills and you providing. Your word should be bond. It should be biblical in that household. Tell me I'm wrong. Your word should be biblical in that household. You shouldn't be challenged on nothing that you say or do. You shouldn't have to wait on a meal. You shouldn't have to wait on absolutely nothing. Tell me I'm wrong. So he's absolutely right. Don't put yourself through that. A lot of them single mothers are trifling. They damaged. They've been through the ringer. They mentally ill. They've been through so much damage. The kids been through so much damage. You can't save them. They don't want to be saved. They right for the stroke. That's about it. Just hit them and quit them. They don't want to be saved. You come home and she's still cheating on you and you like, damn, I took care of your kid. I do this, that, and the third. And she'll get you like, so? For sure. Nasty work. Nasty work. They get Nathan, but penetration. Nathan. So he's right. It's to a certain extent. Like you seen so many dudes fail at it. The success rate is not high. And even the guy saying they have success, you know, they ain't had no success. They got used. A lot of dudes don't want to know that girl cheating on them. They got used. They got used and abused. They got used and abused. They don't even know they was getting used and abused. But hey, appreciate y'all. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Subscribe. Thumbs up the video. Peace.